Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Aizine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. Yes, if you're new to my channel, you know what to do. Kindly click on that subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. So episode 2 of Big Brother Naija reunion. I think everything is starting to make sense. Everything is starting to heat up, the way we are, expecting it. Everything did not really, heat up, today, but I'm sure by tomorrow, we're gonna get that famous, you were disqualified. Yeah, that one, we're gonna get it. But today, okay, they started off with the housemates, not all of them, some of them joined via Zoom, some of them were there, the likes of TACHA, the likes of Venita, Mercy, Sheyi, Fraud, Jackie, and Omashola. They were the ones that were physically present at the studio where they were where they were shooting. So Ebuka welcomed us and asked them they gave them a board and asked them to write what type of pepper they are. A lot of them wrote Tatashe, the likes of Tacha, the likes of Omashola. I think Mercy wrote Tatashe too. I think Fraud wrote Atarodo. Yes, and Venita invented a new type of pepper that we never knew existed before. She said it's Venita Rodo. Okay, so Ebuka asked Omashola, you know what, you said you are Tatashe. Describe what Tatashe was. I really didn't pay attention what he was describing because I was busy looking at all their beautiful faces. So then I asked the others, do you think Omashola brought the pepper? Some of them did not agree. Most of them did not agree, and they went on to tell us about their audition stories, and also Ebuka asked Mercy how many times she auditioned. She said that would be like her 5th time or her 4th time, and Ebuka asked her what made her keep coming. She said because she knew what she wanted. She wanted to be either Big Brother Nigeria or Big Brother Africa, and she had to get it. And he now asked Tacha. He now said she auditioned in Port Harcourt and some people made a video of her. You all remember that story now, where some people made a video of her that went viral and people were laughing at her and all that. How she felt, when she saw that video. Tacha said, okay, that she was not even picked in Port Harcourt, that she had to go to Enugu, to audition, that she already passed the first stage, so she was waiting with other people that already passed the first stage. That was when some other person saw her and said, oh, Tacha, haven't you seen the video about you and all that she was getting calls and all that? Then she was like, no, she hasn't, seen any of those videos about her. Then they now showed that she didn't even see that video on her phone. She saw the video from another person's phone, and the person said, oh, look at Tacha, that's famous Instagram, that word, I don't like using it. They used a derogatory term, for her. She said it did hit her kind of, in a kind of way, but that didn't stop her. She went on, to audition. Then she now said, Ebuka asked her, okay, how did she feel getting into the house after everything? How did she feel? She said she felt great, actually. She felt in fact, I'm going to use her statement, the exact words she said. She said, you mocked me at the auditions, calling me names. I got into the house and you watched me for 3 months. That's the plot twist. And I love that, people of God. I love that. Telling us in this life, people can laugh at you, but God has a way of showing up for you, and every other person that laughed at you will now be the ones watching you and celebrating you. Yeah, so did I ask them if they felt they had to know somebody to get into the house? Tacha raised her hand that she felt that way. I think Fraud and Omashola too, they raised their hands and said, yeah, they felt like they had to know somebody to get into the house and all that. And Fraud was like, Ebuka asked Fraud, okay, has anybody come to you and say, okay, I need to, connections and all that? Fraud said, yeah, that he always tells them, yeah, you need to know somebody. Ebuka was like, wow, who? And I said, God. So, yeah. So, again, they went into the audition story and all that. Then they started, they asked Sheyi, he came into the house. He had a family name that was everybody knew, the Awolowos. Was that a blessing or a curse or a burden? And he said, yes, it was a burden, even outside the house, people will still be looking at him some kind of way, and they now asked all of them that they were going to show where they answered the question, who and who you thought didn't have any business being in the house. And the likes of Joe said Esther, some people said, most of them said Jackie, most of them said Diane, some said Thelma, some said Cindy. But TACHA said, I think TACHA said everybody had a business to be in the house. I think Mercy said the same thing too. So when they now came back now, they now said, they now brought the people that were on the screen. They now asked Esther why she said that Thelma, didn't really fit the bill of coming to the house. I think it was Thelma, yeah. And Thelma had to answer from where she was at home, and Thelma was like, that for Esther to say that means she actually had a business to be in the house. They now asked Jackie, and Jackie was like, okay. They now asked, I think, who said that? There was somebody that said something, I can't remember, about Jackie not having any business, and they kind of asked her, and she was like, that she actually didn't come to Big Brother to win. So you left your house. You didn't come to Big Brother to win. She said that she came there to show that there is a tech queen, whatever that means, people of God. So that's what she said, that she didn't feel she was overshadowed or whatever like that. And they now called Diana, because Diane was watching from the screen. They now asked Shay, okay, Shay, you said Diane was one of the people that was, in the shadow. What do you think about that? And Shay started twisting his words. Oh gosh, he started, being grammatical, trying to use English, blah, 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 to show that what he was saying and everything. Even at the end of the day, Ebuka was like, you are not twisting your words. So, and okay, Diane was cool with it. She didn't really have anything to say. She just smiled and waved and all that. So Ebuka asked, okay, TACHA, I don't know why these dogs are barking. That's not what Ebuka asked her, but I don't know why these dogs are barking. Anyways, I'm gonna continue. Sorry for my dogs that are barking. So Ebuka asked TACHA, now what is your characteristics, or what are you remember that question? What if you were asked to pick, a contestant or a housemate, what are you actually looking out for? And TACHA that laughed. She now said, characteristics of a winner. She now said, well, confidence and a little bit of your looks and all. So Ebuka was like, okay, who is the one person you can say, okay, that has that and that's outspoken and all that? She now said Venita, and Ebuka was like, wow, Venita. I was surprised too. She now said, yeah, that when Venita came into the house, she had that outspoken, she was confident and all that. So yeah, so Ebuka asked Venita what she thought about that. Venita said, yeah, that she agrees with TACHA and all that. And then she started speaking plenty English. So Ebuka asked TACHA, okay, there has been this whole thing, a lot of people comparing you with Sissy and T-Boss. It was almost as if you were playing a script. Now, were you playing a script? TACHA was like, no, she wasn't playing a script. She said in her own words, I'm going to quote, she said, I'm too original to be like any other person. That's what TACHA said. That, she loves T-Boss and she can't be like any other person. When she said that, she didn't call Sissy's name. I knew, maybe TACHA and Sissy are not, seeing eye to eye and all that. Whichever it is, she said she's not playing that. This is who she is, and all that. And they were now talking about highlights, who gave us more highlights. Most of them, agreed that said Mercy and TACHA. And then on Mashola, there was like the three names that kept coming up, But basically, Mercy and TACHA, they said they were the ones that gave them highlights. So when they asked, Mercy, about the highlight, she said she is the queen of highlight. That when she coughs, it becomes highlight. I love that confidence. See, the confidence I'm seeing in these ladies, I love it. I ain't gonna lie. The quote I got, like from TACHA saying she's too original to be like any other person, to Mercy saying that when she coughs, it's highlights. No, I'm gonna say it the way she says, when I cough, it's highlights. I was so impressed, and she said she's highlights, and so people were not really highlights. I think it was Vanessa that said that, that when they're talking about highlights, you see the likes of Mercy and TACHA, and Mashola, that there are some people that had no business saying that they were highlights. Whoever she was referring to, me, I do not know. And then I asked Mashola, about this whole thing. He came into the house shouting worry, 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 and all that. Was he trying to be like Efe, and all that? He said no, that really he didn't really watch Big Brother, before now. That yes, he knew that Efe won. Sorry, but he did not watch Big Brother. That this was actually the first Big Brother he watched after he came out. So he came in there, he's a worry guy. He came in there, he wanted to be the nice guy. Everybody knows him. Those that know him know he's a nice guy. Me, I know Mashallah is a nice guy. And I like him for being a nice guy. Seriously, I know Mashallah is a nice guy. He said he's a nice guy. But the reason why he changed out for them was the day that boy, yes, he actually said it that way. He said that boy, Ike stole his coins. He now started to show them, no. I'm going to show you my real self. I'm going to show you my real self, that you people cannot mess with me. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. So yeah, that was the reason why he changed for them and all that, that. And yeah, he kind of like, he was truthful. See, Omashola was truthful. He did not come there to play to the gallery. I'm telling you guys, Omashola did not come there to please anybody. He told them, see, everybody cannot come and be lying under the duvet, keeping short, sleeping, that people actually, watch because they want to be entertained. So he had to come up and give them entertainment. Yeah, he said it. Ebuka said, yeah, I'm very happy with your honesty. And me too, I was proud of Omashola for being honest, not trying to say all those things that they normally say. Omashola came out and be like, yeah, I had to do all those things, amplify those my behavior so that everybody would be entertained, that he had to learn from fraud, that when he thinks of highlights, he had to buy from fraud, because if you don't trend, each week, you might be voted out, and which is true. If you are doing so smash, people can vote you out of the Big Brother house. So you have to bring it on 100%, bring the drama. In fact, Omashola said the name of that Big Brother is supposed to be called Big Brother Highlights, not even Big Brother Pepperdem. Yeah. So Venita, was asked about, what she thought about people saying that they had those that came in later to the show, they came in, trying to play a script, and all that. She was like, well, those people, that is not true, that she didn't really watch Big Brother, that she came in there to be herself, so that and she talked about ego and all that. She wanna ask, okay, do you think that ego added to the highlight? She said, yeah, there's some people that have ego, their personality, they are very outspoken, they are very out there, people like Mercy, TACHA, and like these three people. You know what I think? I think without these three people, Big Brother Naija Pepperdem wouldn't have been the Big Brother Naija Pepperdem that we know, because their names keep coming out in the highlights, in the people that are more confident, more outspoken, and everything. Even TACHA said that some people were, they were not, cool with people that are outspoken and confident. So yeah, Venita said that she didn't watch it, she didn't come to play any script, she was just being herself. So guys, Omashola he was the one that was talking. Everything started getting interesting when Omashola was talking. That was when they now said the show has finished though, till next week. They now showed us where Kim was shouting, you were disqualified, you left, you were disqualified. And when Nelson was saying he didn't find the love he wanted, blah 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 blah. Okay guys, so we're gonna wait till tomorrow to see another episode of the Big Brother Naija Reunion Pepperdem. Now I don't understand why yesterday's show lasted for like an hour and today's show lasted just for 30 minutes. The way I'm saying it, this thing might run for a month, like the whole of June. You should not drag this thing too much, because I don't want to, get to that stage where I get tired of watching. There's a way they will keep dragging it and people will just get tired. Let them just do this thing and let us watch it and digest it and talk about it and let it go. Haba. God. Anyways guys, thank you so very much for being part of my channel. If you are new to this channel, you know what to do. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell, and yeah, the notification bell will let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your girl Azin William. So guys, take care of yourselves and have a beautiful day ahead. Bye guys.